But seriously though, if you don't watch Mint Chips 4, you'll have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Sup, I'm Will, and welcome to my 5th annual scooter check. This year, I've upped my production value. We'll start with my indestructible Odyssey bar ends. I'm not a fan of the name, but boy do Odyssey know how to make bar ends. One of my favourite things about these is the way you can lock them into your scooter using an Allen key. Now, although my bar ends are indestructible, my grips have not been. So now I've got a pile of spare bar ends from previous grips I've had. I've got 2 pairs from Lizard Skin Chargers and 1 pair from my Ethic DTC grips. If you'd like to win a pair, ping me an email to mintorangecomp@yahoo.com, letting me know who you are and why you believe it is your destiny to run these bar ends on your scooter. I'll choose my favourites and send them a pair. For the majority of this year, I've actually been riding these Ethic DTC grips. These have been great and very durable, but they just haven't provided the same shock absorption as the Lizard Skin Chargers. They are quality grips, but they just don't compare to the best. I've been running my Remy Bouchard signature Raptor bars for 2.5 years now. I absolutely love them, they're the perfect height and width for me and have really helped improve my balance while performing manuals. Relearning bar twist was a challenge, but I got there in the end and even managed to learn something new. If you want a review of this lucky double clamp, the only thing I would say is I didn't have to tighten it for the first 2 years of usage, and the only reason that's not 2.5 years is because I had to change decks at one point. It's the clamp of clampions. I'll gladly take a pity laugh. On a scale of 1 to are you actually silly mate, how hard is it to move a headset from one scooter to another? Because according to the masters of muffins in the ding-dong department of a certain London scooter shop, it's impossible. So for now, unfortunately, we'll be saying goodbye to my classic mint orange Nico headset, which I've had on my scooter since I started the channel in 2012. I'm sure I'll attach it to another scooter one day, but for the moment we have its fat replacement from Flavour. And what did the proud creators of this fine headset decide to call it? Why, Flavour Headset - Arctic Blue. Come on, guys! It's hopeless. I mean, that's even worse than the bar ends. At least they get some form of, like, naming participation sticker. In fact, you know what? I'm going to rename this right now, because the company who made it are too lazy. Right. This is the Flavour Stultus headset. You're welcome! I went through a couple of forks in a short space of time back in 2013. I picked out these Blazer Pro Chromaloid threaded forks because I thought they looked like they could take a bit more of a punch than the others. 3.5 years later and they're still taking punches. They aren't the lightest forks in the game, but for me they have worked as a perfect counterweight when I perform manuals. Also, I like a bit of weight under my scooter, makes it feel powerful. Before we get to the wheels, I've been running one orange swish peg on my fork, and I've been using it to learn hang fives. I'd just like to give a personal shout out to all the ding-dongs who continue day by day to put forward their votes choosing my next wheel in a very important poll that ended in January 2016. January 2016! Come on, people! Has no one seen the Wheel Awards? And it's not like on my 2015 scooter check. 2015? It's not like it says in the comment section and on the video, voting closed. Also, you're not even supposed to vote by typing numbers. Anyway, I'm not going to say which wheel won, you'll have to go watch the Wheel Awards for that. If you'd like to watch it afterwards, I put the link in the description. The winner wheels, weren't fantastic. I ran into a really weird problem which I haven't had with any of the other wheels I've had for the entire time I've been scootering. I was riding along and the wheels just started to tip sideways, so I took them off and the bearings just fell out. I tried other bearings, but the hole in the wheel had just expanded. In the end, they only lasted me 6 months, and I was so cheesed off when they broke that I just had to buy some wheels that I knew would last. So, I bought some Dayglow Proto sliders, and they have been beautiful. They run like a dream. Will you? My brake does not break. I've been slamming the same Vertex Whisper for 3 years now, and it's still not showing any signs of cracking. Believe it or not, my scooter is dialed. It's just I can't tighten the brake. So it still sounds like someone drops a steel box of nails every time I land. It's totally worth it though, for the shape, size and strength of this quality brake. Also, it has been very advantageous having my brake loose, as it means if I want, I can slow my whole scooter down just by pushing my feet backwards. I don't even have to stand on it. And finally, I'm still running the all-reliable Raze Ultra Pro deck. Why? Because I love it. And it's not about what you ride, it's about how you ride it. So that's it, chumps. I'm hoping to release an edit at some point next year, maybe. That was going to film at quite a few different skate parks. And yeah, because it's, you know, the last one I did was 2013, so I think it's about time for an update. And it'd be nice to travel across, check out some of the old skate parks.
Troy.
Excuse me?
You thought you could earn height, but your wee needy legs couldn't outsmart a true Scotsman. You heard what I said, Troy.
No, I heard it, I just didn't understand a word of it. And I'm not Troy, I'm Will.
Oh, aye. Where is Troy then?
I don't actually know, I haven't seen him for months.
Oh, I see. Very convenient, that.
Yeah. Anyway, look, Brad, is it? Can we do this some other time, man? Because I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
Aye, well, you should have thought of that before shoving me out the window.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, wee. You're coming with me.
I'm just gonna power through here. Where was I?
This is Troy the Scooter Boy. I'm Brad the Scooter Lad, and welcome to Brad Tips, the only Scottish show on the internet. Today we'll be learning how to change a one-piece pile of flying donkey mubbins into a functional bunny rider. Our comment of the month comes from Kenzie McPherson, who said, "Yes, Scotland." Oh aye, class lad. Glad to see no of you in the comments of having a funny skill. Right, we'll start by giving it a wee batter with a sledgehammer.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, have you got something to say?
What are you doing?
Ain't you been listening?
I know, but why?
Because it's a razor.
It's amazing.
It's a razor. It's cheap and old. Why don't you get yourself something better?
Let me guess, like an Apex or an Envy.
Like a macro?
Look, there's nothing wrong with my scooter at all. Okay, give me something about the functionality of that deck that makes it worse than better scooters.
You know, it's cheap.
That doesn't mean it's bad. Just because things are more expensive does not mean they're better.
But if you could just try a new scooter then.
Trust me, I've been there, done that. Every single time I go to the skate park, I ride other people's scooters. And if I didn't prefer my deck, I would have changed it years ago.
Aye, but it's old.
And yet it still has the same functionality as all modern day scooters.
But everyone else says it's bad.
Look man, I could argue with you about this all day. But really it just comes down to, I love it, and I'm using it to do something I love. It doesn't matter what it looks like or what it's made of, because I enjoy riding it. If people like you can't leave well enough alone and accept that though, then maybe scootering's a part of my life that I shouldn't share anymore.
Well, I suppose the only problem with it really then is it don't even fold. Right, so I'm going to make some tea now. Would you like some? I'll take that as an aye.
Hello, genius.
Troy! What's with the suit?
Business trip?
You've been on a business trip for the last 6 months.
Yeah. What the muffins have you done to that scooter?
Brad destroyed it.
Brad? He's alive?
Why wouldn't he be?
Anyway, my chump, I better be going. I've got prior arrangements. Oh, by the way, when I get back, can I make mint tips 5? Because I've had some ideas.
What? No, look, just untie me, you ding dong.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my god. What? You can make mint tips 5.
Genius.
Oi!
It's not what you write, it's how you write it.
Well, it's a feel-good song. It shouldn't take too long to learn the melody. So won't you sing with me? I've got my guitar here. I brought a six-pack of beer. We'll tell a joke or two and shed some feel-good tears. A combination of all situations. Remember it the way I want to. Mostly I was happy. I shed a feel-good tear.